I'm not exactly sure what she was referring to as this, if that's the team center, is that where she was working? I would ask for clarification for this, just to make sure that my interpretation is as clear as possible.
How did I get here? Long ago, many years ago, around 1970, went to college and majored.
Because she set up a time frame long time ago in 1970, I would, during my interpretation, think about strategies on how to set up a timeline. My prediction for the next 30 seconds to a minute that she's going to describe all the events that she's done leading up to the present. So I want to make sure that when I present the facts that I'll do it as an increment timeline so that it's as clear as possible.
I finished there. I went to the Peace Corps and spent 2.5 years in Togo, West Africa, which is a third world country.
I do not know. I know the sign for Africa, but I don't know if there's a specific sign for Toga, Africa. I would have to look at a map to really um, identify exactly where on Africa it is located. I'm very bad with geography, so I feel that in order to make this effective, looking at a map of Africa would be helpful.
When I came back to the States, I wanted to continue using other languages, but French is not one that gets used in the United States very often. So I began to learn American Sign Language. And from a year and a half of learning American Sign Language, which was really probably sign English, I went straight into an interpreter training program in Portland, Oregon. And from there, graduated and became an educational interpreter. After some time doing that, I became an educator. And
I also think that transitional signs to show the passage of time, whether it be a timeline or, for me as an interpreter to sign, passage of time so that my audience knows that she's talking about, this all didn't happen all at once, her learning American Sign Language and her, becoming an interpreter, an educational interpreter. I want to show that there was some passage of time, that it took some time for that to happen.
then I became a researcher. So that's the long story being very short. My focus is primarily discourse analysis. Alex.
I would have to look up the sign for discourse analysis. I know the sign for analysis, discourse meaning like language. Um, so I would look that up to make sure I'm very clear, since that's the goal of what she does now, is discourse analysis. I want to make sure I'm as clear as possible and really strive to get her goal across to the audience.
Like but that is a movement. And if you want more information about me or about any of the work that I've done, you can go to my website, which is linked at the bottom of the PowerPoint slide, and that's www.tiemcenter.org.
With that website, I would make sure that my finger spelling is very clear so that the audience knew exactly what I was signing. And if they did want to find more information about her, they could, see that that was a website and could identify, what I signed. Make sure that my finger spelling is clear and um, that it's a good pace for them to catch all the letters. Because sometimes websites throw in, funky numbers and letters and spellings and its abbreviations, so making sure that everything is clear as possible.